Now then, guys, and welcome to Stars Gaming. This is episode 2 of season 2 of my Football Manager Let's Play with Leicester City. That's right, episode 2. We've done the transfer window, we've played some games, we've lost some games, we've drawn some games, and we've won a couple. Let's see what we've got up to, shall we? So here we are. First thing we are looking at is the good old transfer kind of deadline day activity that we managed to do. Not a lot. We brought in 2 players, 2 strikers. Reasons for that is 1, Martial got injured, and 2, Vardy's injured. So we brought in David Washington from Chelsea. He's a 19-year-old Brazilian who they bought last year for £13 million. He played 6 games in the Premier League last season. He actually scored 27 non-competitive goals last season as well, which was quite good. His stats are decent. For an advanced forward with 11 dribbling, 14 finishing, 12 first touch, the passing's decent, his technique's good, good physicals, his mentals are looking good. If you look at the star rating, he's saying he's technically a League 1 player, but with them stats, he's definitely can play in the Premier League. He can do a job for us this season, hopefully. He's not started for us yet, not played a game for us yet. Well, in fact, no, I lied. He's played 1 cup game, but yeah, we'll have to see how he gets on. And then we brought in another striker that actually can play on the wings as well, and Idran Tok. I'm going to call him Tok because it's Toklamati, whatever his name is anyway. He doesn't look as good, but is as well as an advanced forward, he has the stats to do it. His physicals are looking good. His mentals need to be a little bit better, but I think he's all right. If you look at his star rating and as the overall kind of report, he's a League 1. No, he's a Championship player, Premier League player to come. So he could become good. He has played 2 games for us and got a goal for us. But other than that, that's who we've managed to bring in. We did have Origi that we're going to try and bring in quite cheap, but he didn't sign his contract in time, so that just ended up going. And then we managed to make 2 outs as well. And this is just really what is bugging me with this transfer system on Football Manager 24. And I need to get my head around it. We've managed to get rid of Ricardo Pereira. He's listed for £20 million. He's worth £20 million. But he's gone to Bologna. But the deal that we've done is a loan deal with them to pay, after 20 matches, he's played 4, we get £23 million. That's how much they're going to buy him for. That's if he plays 20 matches. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. That's over half the matches in the year. So we could get some money off him. He will leave. And then Emily, who we brought in last season, didn't do particularly well. He's gone out on loan. He's played as many games as he did for us last season. Again, it's on one of these weird loan deals where after 25 matches we'll get 5 million, just over 5 million. But that is pretty much it on the transfer side. Games wise, we have been really off it, I'd say. We're not clicking yet as a team with the players we brought in. We're missing a goal scorer, where we really are missing the goal scorer for us. So last time out, you saw us lose against Aston Villa, and then we beat 1961 3-2 to get into the next round of the Europa League, the UEFA Conference League knockouts. And then I played a few other games since then. Nottingham Forest, annoyingly, was a 1-1 draw with the new guy, Gosable. Oh, I forgot how to say his name. I'm going to call him Gosable. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call him. Gosable scoring a penalty in the 72nd minute. Alanga scoring for Nottingham Forest. We then went and played Elfsborg. Nice, easy, I say easy, 2-0 win. Patterson Daka scored within 33 minutes. And then McAteer, he scored when he came on right near the end, to be honest with you. He got a goal in the 92nd minute. 2-0 in the first leg, that's good. We played Manchester United. We got a draw against Manchester United. And this looked good. They scored within the first 3 minutes. McAteer got injured. Atakan scored for us. I can't remember what the goal was like, but he managed to score in the 65th minute, making it 1-1. We then played Elfsborg again. We only won 1-0, but Patterson Daka on the score sheet for us there. Followed that up by a draw in the league against Brighton, 1-1. Tom Cannon, by the way, getting a 95th minute goal. And for a goal, it was really, really, really good. So we'll actually watch it. So let's go watch goals. Just to see, in a 95th minute, Tom Cannon, we brought him on, and he did well. We'll see their goal first. It came from... Was it a set piece that we didn't defend? Yeah, it was just a set piece. It was just poor. Our defence doesn't seem good enough, but bear in mind this is in the 95th minute. Winks picks the ball up and Cannon just picks it and he cannons one into the back of the net. Do you get it? Cannons it? Ah, funny, Luke. Then we followed that up by... We got knocked out of the Carabao Cup, the cup that we won last season. Barnsley knocked us out. A League One side Barnsley knocked us out on penalties. And... my God, we should have won that game, but we didn't. I didn't want to do that. We didn't win that game. It's what it is. We're knocked out of it. We one less competition to not focus on. But we did get our first win in the Premier League. We managed to beat West Ham 2-1, Drewsbury Hall, and then Tok getting on the score sheet. Danny Ings scoring as well for them. So it was all kind of within the first 25 minutes. Nothing else happened. But then we followed that up by a hell of a game against Wolves. 4-2 it was. We lost, but both teams, XG-wise, if you have a look, we had the better XG. A lot of shots, but none on target, really. Not more, only 5 on target. We had more possession. We did change the formation a little bit. We'll go in attacking, but we just couldn't gel, and we couldn't get the goal we needed. So we're going into today's episode against a struggling Liverpool in the league, and then AC Milan in the Europa Conference. So yeah, I needed that drink. So yeah, just to show you the league table. Liverpool are down in 16th on 5 points. We're up in 12th, flying high with 6 points. So yeah, I think we're going to struggle in the league this season. We need to start finding some form. I want to finish at least mid-table. I wanted to finish top half or get into European football. But I think we might struggle. So yeah, so let's just focus on today's games then. So Liverpool, this is how we're going to be lining up. So... one thing I will say, Vardy, by the way, is out for 4 to 6 months. That is his career done. I tried to see if he wanted to retire early. He doesn't. So he'll be gone. Unfortunately, he's not going to play in the Premier League. Again, he's made one appearance for us, not done well. So yeah, his season was last season. Martial is coming back from an injury. So Martial, injured, shock, yeah? But... we need him back. He's not going to be playing today. He can sit out. Madidi, he's struggling to get on the bench. His stats are good, but he's not on the bench, so we'll probably look to sell him in January if we can. Samare has had a good start to the season. Played quite a few games for us already, 5. I think he's looked all right. He's just picked up a bit of a knock, so he's unfortunately not playing today. So this is how I think we're going to be lining up. I don't think I'm going to change it. Yeah, I am. This is how we are going to be lining up. So, Rakapopi? Oh, God, I forgot how to say his name. Rak in goal, anyway. Gorsable on the right. Connor Cody. Ziegler? God, I need to learn how to pronounce these names. Ziegler in the centre with Connor Cody, anyway. Christensen on the left-hand side. Atakan Kazara as the defensive midfielder, because that's what he wants to play. He's had a bit of a go at me saying he wants to play in that position. Ndidi as a ball-winning midfielder. So that's interesting because he wants to play in that role. So we're going to have kind of 2 defensive midfielders there. I don't know how that's going to work. Drewsbury Hall, the captain, as an advanced playmaker. Youngs and Beniotti as the 2 wingers and Cannon up top. Beniotti is struggling in the league. He's got 3 cup goals for us. I don't know if he is our top goal scorer. No, Drewsbury Hall and him both got 3 goals apiece. And then I'm going to start Cannon up top. He's actually wanted by some teams, but he is our player, so we're going to play him and see how he does. And then we've got Tok, who's going to be on the bench today. David is not going to be on the bench just because we don't have enough room for him. So we'll be swapping Tok and David round. They'll be playing Martial, obviously, when he's back. He'll be on the bench as well, so depending on who we're going to be taking off there. I don't know, maybe McCule. We'll just have to see. So let's just get into this game anyway and just see how we do against struggling Liverpool. And I'd say we're struggling as well, which is unfortunate because we we looked so good last season, and we haven't changed much. Like, I feel like we've improved. The only players that we've really lost, well, the only player that we have lost is Klitschy and Iacho. And yes, he scored a lot of goals for us last season. And, well, Cassidy we lost on loan. We couldn't loan him back from Chelsea. And then that's about it, really. And obviously, a couple of the other loan players that we had have gone back. Obviously, we managed to sign Youngs permanently. But this is not looking good off the bat here. That's a good tackle, you'd say, from Benayotte. But in my mind, this is going to be a Liverpool goal within the first 6 minutes. I can't see us defending this. I've seen us play a lot of football recently. And when a team gets in this sort of position and just passing it around us, they're going to score. And there's the goal. It was offside, though, unfortunately. So I am going to change the tactic. I was meant to do this before. So I'm going to kind of work the ball into the box off. I'm going to put the tempo slightly higher. And I'm going to lift the defensive line just a little bit. We looked better against Wolves when we did that. That's got to be offside. The linesman had his flag up as well. I think he was offside. Yeah, disallowed goal. That's fine. So we've made that kind of change. We also have gone to the 4-2-3-1 as well. When we've been behind or when we need to attack. And it does work. The only reason why I'm not playing it at the minute, just because Atakan, I want him to be happy because he's already unhappy with me in his first game of the season when I took him off. He just had a go at me for taking him off because he was having a good game. Now and then he was like, I want to leave. You've been here to the club 5 minutes. Right, we're actually on the attack now. Benayotte plays it to Christensen, to Ndidi. Oh, he loses it though, Ndidi does. Can we win this back? No, we don't. And it's Jota on the ball, plays it into the middle, and where is our defence? Where are our centre-backs here? Hang on, let's just pause it here. Connor Cody's there. We haven't got, of course, able to set as an inverted wing-back. He's just a wing-back. He should be out here. And Ziegler is all on his own. Indeed, he's there. Just the counter. Where is... And is that Christensen? That is Christensen. Look at this gap. That is horrible. Just an open... Yeah, no wonder they scored. Let me just have a look at this tactic. Let's just put you on defend, probably. I'm going to put you on ball win midfield on support. I might put my wing backs on support, you know, instead of attacking, and just see if that changes it a little bit. And have Drewsbury Hall as an attacking player. 1-0 at half time. We've not had any chances or anything, so it's a bit... Just, yeah. If I keep doing the team talk, they get pissed off with me, so... Not ideal start to the season. Right, so the point is, I am going to make some changes. Drewsbury Hall's going to go there. I'm going to bring on Harry Winks. He's going to be the attacking playmaker. You can be the central midfielder. Youngs can come off. I'm going to bring on... No, I'm going to bring on McAteer. And then I'm going to bring on the young kid, Tok. He's going to come up on top and just see how we get on here. And I'm also going to go attacking. I'm going to speed up the tempo a little bit more, kind of change the passing a little bit. We're still going to try and focus down the wings if possible. There might be a point where I might have to go 2 up top to try and get a goal. But Winks... Harry Winks not starting though. I feel like he should be starting over Ndidi maybe, but we'll just have to see. Ndidi has done well for us this season as the box-to-box midfielder. McAteer, Connor Cody, Ndidi here, plays Drewsbury Hall in. Oh my god. Drewsbury Hall does definitely look like our best player. He obviously didn't look it there, but he has done well. I think Benayotte is the one to come off. We need to get a goal, and he is not playing well at all. So we'll bring on McCule. I was going to sell him this season. I was transfer listing him, but no one wanted him. So we'll have to just see how he does. He's got potential to be a Premier League player. He's not good enough yet. So hopefully maybe this experience comes in. Drewsbury Hall having a poor game. We're just not playing how we played last season. We haven't changed the tactic going into this season. And that's not ideal. We lose 1-0 against Liverpool. Liverpool are my bogey team on Football Manager, but this is a struggling Liverpool. I feel like we should have done better there, but we didn't, unfortunately. So we're going to rest the players, and then we've got this game against AC Milan, who at the minute, we'll have a look how they're doing in the league before the game, but we need a win. I'm just going back to these stats in this Leicester game, the Liverpool game. We didn't have any shots. No shots whatsoever. I need to change the tactic. Here's an interesting one. So I'm completely going off kind of topic here. Kyle Walker-Peters, who we tried to sign last season, he went to Real Madrid for 37 million on a very weird signing. He's only played 2 games for them. Apologies, the cat just jumped up on my computer where my external hard drive is, and he almost knocked it off, and that would have destroyed my recording. But anyway, yeah, Kyle Walker-Peters, I wanted to sign him last season. He went to Real Madrid and now he's not happy. Serves him right for not coming to us. So, AC Milan, we've made a couple of changes to the formation. We haven't made a couple of changes to what we want to ask of the team to do. Formation-wise, we're going to go for the 4-2-3-1, but with the 2 defensive midfielders. Ndidi and Atakan can do that. I struggle with his name. Anyway, he can play. They can both play there. They're both in the roles that they want to play. Will be good, and then we can use Dewsbury Hall as the attacking playmaker. I think in possession, I say we kind of speed up tempo a little bit, or do we go even slower with the tempo? I like the slow tempo. We like the shorter passing. Do we distribute to the flanks? I'm going to take that off. When possession has been lost, I'm just going to regroup for now to try and help the defence a little bit. Right, okay, that's that. So, the actual lineup, Martial is back from his injury, so he's going to be starting today. Baniati's gone onto the right-hand side with Ndidi making a start. James Justin coming in this right-hand side as well, because we need to get him game time. He is 26, he's a good player. He needs to be playing football games, so he's on the bench. Hopefully he'll do well. Christensen is going to be still our main left back. We do need to get games into Luke Thomas at some point, though, because he's 23 years of age. He looks good. We need to get him into the team as well. But that's going to be it. Oh, and Walt Farce is starting as well, alongside Ziegler, who seems to be not as good as a player than he once was when he first joined the club, unfortunately. We do need centre-backs. So we're actually in the competition properly. The way this has worked is that it's the weird league table format thing. We've got six games in this league, and we're placing it's in 6 different pots or whatever it is, and however we are in the league is where we fare, what we do. The club wants us to finish in the quarter final. We give the ball away to Pulisic there, who's just going to run down the wing, and that's his 7th goal of the season. We're at home as well, actually. We need to be kind of winning these games. But Milan, I didn't actually check to see how Milan are doing in their league. So we just pause this and have a quick look at see how it has. They're top of Serie A at the minute. Interesting. They're probably going to be favourites for this tournament, you'd say. Right, ball over the top. We do manage to win the ball. Rick plays it out wide, looking for Ndidi. He does win the ball there. Plays it to... And, oh my God, I thought that was the ref getting in the way, but he didn't win the ball there. He just tackled the player. I thought Ndidi were going to win that. Beniate, I need to see some good stuff from him. He looked good last season when he came off the bench. He had promise. He's got a big value to his name. That's nice play from us there. But James Justin loses out. Beniate still wins the ball. Justin's down injured. Indeed, he's there rising for the header and goes out for a goal kick. thought we were going to be on the attack again, but it's AC Milan. Oh no, James Justin though wins the ball. Beniotti, can he find anyone? No, he can't. James Justin picks it up. He's going to look for the cross. James Justin crosses in. Anthony Martial gets his 3rd goal of the season. He's back from the injury. We need him to get at least 30 goals for us this season if we're going to do well. 25 would be nice, not 30, but 25 goals, maybe 30 in all competitions would be good. Was that Pogba, did I just see? No. Okay. Right, we've got a corner. I've changed the tactics for the corners. Not seen much in it yet, but Drewsbury Hall said, Drewsbury Hall couldn't get the cross in. He was there. I think he just went for a shot then instead of just trying to cross it into the box to try and find someone just to tap it in. Another corner from us. Whipping it in. Save from the keeper. We do have another corner. Is that an offside from a corner? That's annoying. Set piece to Milan. And it goes in. The keeper... I've got an issue at the minute. I don't know which is my best goalkeeper now. That was poor. And I don't know if it's the keeper animations still aren't 100%. Or I just have some really bad goalkeepers. Especially watching them trying to save penalties. They do not jump. Show me something else the second half. I'm going to bring on Youngs straight away. Inverted winger. We'll go for that. You can play as an inside forward. Just change the roles a little bit. I do feel like Youngs is the better player. I did drop him a little bit just to give Ndidi a chance. Youngs hasn't been great since we've signed him. He's not really scored much yesterday. I think we played Youngs in kind of more an attacking central role last season when we played the 3 at the back. But he did do well in the Championship, which I will do. I think that was his level. And a lot of these players are kind of in between kind of Championship to Premier League level. So we've got to get ourselves a season under us, I think, in the Premier League, and then give these players to develop, and hopefully we'll have a good team on our hands. But I don't know what is going on there. We just allowed them just to run through. Just one play. Just look, we've got Ndidi there. The 2 defensive midfielders, that's fine. Ndidi's going to miss his tackle. He runs past him. He plays the pass in. I didn't actually originally see the pass. It's now 3-1. We're going to change things up because we need to. I'm going to go to this formation. We've not really played this much, so we're going to have to go to it. I'm going to bring on Connor Cody. You can play in the centre. I'm going to bring on Patterson Daka. Advance forward. Pressing forward. You want to be that. Let's bring on Winks. Box to box. We'll go attacking. We've got to change something. We have to change something. So changing the formation again. Whether that will help. We'll probably play 3 at the back in the next game. Off camera, obviously. You're not going to see the next game, but we're going to have back-to-back losses here. We really could do with just some sort of an uplift. Obviously, AC Milan is going to be a tough one. I think this is the hardest game in the group. I do feel like we'll win the other games quite easy, but this team feels so broken since the Championship. They really do. Like, we just... one killer pass in, and no one's marking tightly or doing anything. Right, do you know what I possibly could do? Let's do that. Let's play... let's play narrow. So we can whip the cross in. Higher tempo. We'll do that down. We'll go more direct. I'll take that off. Distribute over the defence. Have I taken off a sub? Oh shit, yeah, Young's. Oh, why have I taken Young's off? I bought him off. Oops. He's going to be mad. Young's is going to be mad. I forgot I changed the formation, then I've taken Young's off. That's not ideal. We're taking the captain off now, though. He's having a bit of a poor game. It's stuff like that that's not going to help with the team. Connor Cody, there we go. Maybe trying to play narrow. That's probably will stop them passes going through the centre of us. It's going to be hard for us to get 3 goals back. Just another goal would be nice. Martial, maybe Daka. Not to concede another one would be even better. But again, we're just losing the ball way too much. Like, just sitting back isn't going to work. Having, like, doing that is not going to work either. They're just playing that one killer pass. It's just breaking my defence. Right, Christensen to Justin. Right, what can we do here? We're going to do this whole play from the back thing, are we? Indeedy. To Justin. Trying to find McAteer. Couldn't find him. We lose the ball. Is this going to be an AC Milan attack? I reckon if we continue like this, I know the board just want us to stay up. We could get sacked this season. It could be my worst ever managerial position at a club on Football Manager ever. I don't think I've ever been sacked in the second season. I've only ever been sacked once. And that is when I was with Harrogate. And we got Harrogate into the Premier League. And we did fairly well. We kept them up for 2 seasons. And we were struggling the 3rd season. And they just sacked us. Which was quite bad. I didn't enjoy that. Right, what farce though. Connor Cody. Winks. Farce. Play it out wide. Victor Christensen. Ball whipped in. Patterson Daka gets a goal. Let's try and find some positives about this. Patterson Daka picks up a goal, but we've conceded 5. Are we going to concede another goal? Farce. What are you doing there? I just wasn't speaking throughout that highlight because I just knew what was coming. That's embarrassing. The positives that we can take. Martial got a goal coming back from his injury. Daka scored. The 2 wing backs played well. The defence was shocking. And yeah, I'm far from pleased with that. That is horrible. I'm not enjoying that at all. We are struggling this season. We are really struggling this season. When are we going to come back though? I think we'll probably come back. Let's play Brentford in the league and then this conference game who we should really win. I think that's what I'm going to go do. We've got Southampton in the league. Yeah, they got promoted with us. Hopefully we can beat them. Man City, that's going to be a loss. Leeds, we need to pick up a win against Leeds. Newcastle is going to be a struggle. So out of them, you'd like to think we'll beat Aberdeen, Southampton and Leeds. So I want 3 wins out of the next 5 games. Fingers crossed we can get it. So that's going to be it. We are struggling, but I think we'll bounce back. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff with YouTube things. That'd be great. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, I'm going to leave you here. So thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you in a bit.